Welcome to the Oh Hell Yeah podcast.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Oh Hell Yeah. We're here in Spider House Rule Studios. Before getting the episode, do us a favor. Subscribe to the podcast. Hit the notification bell. Get notified every time an episode comes out. Review it. Share with a friend. Leave a comment. How are you?
Doing great. How are you?
Not bad, not bad.
$1 million at least is how I'm feeling.
What was that? Sorry?
$1 million at least.
You're feeling at least $1 million?
At least $1 million.
Isn't it crazy? Like, you hear people say stuff like, $1 million is not what it used to be. $1 million would really change your life. And then you hear them say that and you're like, it would change mine.
It definitely changed my life.
It would change mine drastically.
Yeah, by a lot.
I would be like, I think I'm rich.
I mean, yeah, but it sucks because where we live, that's not going to buy you a house.
No, but you put a down payment on a house.
Sure. Can I pay the mortgage?
Well, that's not my problem.
Yeah, I would just have to be very carefully investing that $1 million. Yeah. Honestly, if I get $1 million tomorrow, I just have to put it in a Roth IRA account and wait.
Or live off interest? No, it's not enough.
I don't think it's enough.
Or you could do the real sleazebag way, just slowly pick away at it. Slowly.
And that's what would likely
happen. Just live the life you're living now. Same car, same apartment. Actually, apartment on your own and just picking at it,
That's the thing. I'm going to get my own apartment. I'm going to get a new car.
Even if you gave yourself an extra $50,000 a year on top of your living what you already make, you'd be like, okay, I could do that for a long time. What's $1 million divided by?
This
is why we'll never have $1 million, because we can't.
20 years.
20 years. I mean, I'm thinking of making a strong case for not investing.
Yeah, am I gonna be alive much longer than that, anyways? I don't know.
Who knows? You know what's funny?
Is the world gonna be here? Is money gonna be anything? I should probably buy gold with it. $1 million worth of gold.
Gold is $5,000 an ounce. Yes, for my crowd work. Yeah, I'm telling crowds this.
I'm putting it all in Bitcoin. I got $1 million today. I'm putting it all in Bitcoin. Let it ride.
I'm starting to think, ever since we started this podcast, things have gotten worse. Not for us individually, although I can't speak on behalf of you, but just
certainly not better.
Elections are not going the right way. Policy's not going the right way. A couple of wars. We've seen 2 wars, me and you.
We've seen 2 wars started.
Yeah.
Although, what's going on in Venezuela?
Is that really a war?
I don't know, but it feels like, America went down, took their president, and then just said, all right, see you later. Yeah. And I haven't heard anything about it since.
No, it's kind of like the Globetrotters versus the Generals. They kind of just wasn't even fair. It just happened, and we're just kind of like, oh, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
And then now they're trying to do this in Iran, too. So, yeah. Yeah, this is fun.
We'll see. Hey.
But here's the question. What if there's a draft?
I think we're too old, thank God.
No, but what's going to happen is there's going to be a Gen Z draft. And there's going to be a lot of guys on the front lines asking opposing soldiers who they're wearing, what their body count is in terms of kills.
Gay son or thought daughter.
Like asking.
Waterboarding somebody. Gay son or thought daughter.
Just like electrocuting someone's nipples. Gay son or thought daughter? I don't know what thought is.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's on the Quran. We're not prepared. Although, you know what? Being Canadian, if there is a draft.
Oh, now you're Canadian all of a sudden.
Guys, I always was. Sure. I reap the benefits.
Starts. He's ripping up that passport.
So I reap the benefits of this country. Yes. Do I take your women? Specifically one? Yes. Do I marry your women? Do I take your homes? Do I take your spots on shows? Possibly. This could have been an American.
But he's going to willingly let you have his spot in the army if it comes down to it.
But if there's a draft and they want every able man, first of all, define able.
Yeah.
Look, I'm crippled by anxieties and
my knee hurts.
I'm legally a dwarf.
I got really tight hips. You don't want me out there.
I can't touch my toes. You want me out there
You want
fighting
me
the
out
front
there?
lines?
Yeah.
Can't we just get one of those delivery robots and put a bomb in it?
Everything's a drone war now, right?
Yeah. What? Maybe that's a thing. Maybe they're gonna get to the point where they have to draft robots. They're gonna draft the delivery robots in Hollywood to deliver meals. Only there's a bomb inside.
Okay.
Yeah, and it goes right up to like
We're talking.
Yeah, it goes right up to like some Iranian soldiers. And they're like, oh, what's this? I hope it's a delicacy from our native land. And then boom,
And,
explosion.
well, improvised explosive device.
Yeah. Someone write that down. Back home, someone pitch it to Hegseth. He'll read it. If it's a comment, he'll read it.
He'll read it.
Yeah.
Well, send him a video saying I benched more than you. Send him like a link that's like, this is a video to me benching 320, and he'll open
There's
it.
a lot going on. Too much going on for two boneheads like us who barely read. Just enough. Actually, I just open my phone.
I'm skimming the New York Times app.
I'm skimming it.
I'm looking at Feedly.
Feedly? What's Feedly?
Feedly is like it's like a website that compiles headlines.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I use it. Well, I use it every week when I write headline jokes.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good way of skimming through it. But yeah, there's a lot going on. There's too much going on, whether it's Epstein or wars. But one thing did happen, a big win for old Edmundo. As you know, I'm a big dog lover.
Uh-huh.
I love dogs,
Of course.
as of now.
Of course. Now you do. Now that you have one, yeah.
A little local story for you. So me and the wife were walking down the street. Sorry, I was walking with the dog, but down the street.
Mm-hmm.
Just down the street from me. And I see a little Chihuahua mix. No leash, no collar, crossing the street.
Mm-hmm.
Now, me and the wife have seen this before, and I was like, from a distance, like, I think that was a rat. And she's like, a rat? No, that was a squirrel. Like, squirrels don't have tails like that.
Mhm.
Squirrels are the drag queens of the rodent world. They got big boas. They're hopping. They're having a good time. They're lovable.
They're hiding nuts.
Yeah, they're hiding nuts. They're scaring conservatives.
Sure, yeah.
I think.
They're scared of everything.
Yeah, they're gay rats is what they are. I don't want them reading books to my children. But anyway, so I saw it scurry across the street. And I was like, I think that was a rat. Because my mind didn't think dog. So I'm walking and I see it. I see the same little Chihuahua mix.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like calling my wife, like, what do we do? She's like, take a picture, put it up on the Ring app, on the neighborhood, like, hey, this missing dog. But he was in front of this house, and I'm like, I like trap him on this person's porch, knock on the door. Hey, there's a dog in your porch. No leash, no collar, nothing. And then I didn't know what to do. So I was like, I don't know what to do. I had to just walk away. I'm not going to grab it. It might have fleas, might have ticks, might be rabid.
Right.
I don't want to just throw it in someone's yard.
Might give you AIDS.
Might give you AIDS. Yeah. It might give me AIDS. And then maybe at that point, I'll finally feel immortal, and I'll say, you know what, I'm going to open some movie theaters and some fast food restaurants.
Maybe one day buy the Dodgers.
Buy the Dodgers and spend. Fuck the luxury tax.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I didn't know what to do, so I just walked away, and I've been thinking about the dog ever since. Like,
you just walked away. Nobody came out from that house?
No, knocking on the door. I was like, nothing. No car in the driveway. I'm like, fuck. Like, what? It's going to get eaten by coyotes. You know how I feel about the coyotes.
You hate
It's
coyotes.
mating season.
Yeah.
I'm tracking some.
Is it mating season?
It's mating season.
You're tracking them?
No, on
Okay.
on the apps. Or
Yeah. But you have like an app that tracks.
No, the neighborhood app says there's another coyote here.
Oh, okay. I thought you had a specific
And I saw
coyote
it-
app. I
and-
was like, I gotta get in on this.
And 3 days before, did I tell you about this? The coyote sighting I saw. I'm like walking my dog, and some guy pulls up, a real cholo guy, glasses, slick back hair. I think he had a grill. And
Cool.
he goes, hey man, and I'm like, yeah, there's 2 coyotes behind me. Watch out. Like, okay.
Okay, good looking
Yeah,
out.
thanks, man. Is that gang talk? Is that
Yeah.
is that like a dealer thing? Or 2 coyotes? Like,
Is this a warning?
Yeah, or these human trafficking people? I think that's what they call them over the border. But there was 2 coyotes, literally, brazenly walking down the street 5 p.m. One of them was hobbling. That's the one I saw.
That's right.
It's the same guy roaming around.
You,
I'm telling you, man.
this
Let me-
limping coyote is your nemesis.
So anyway, so I see this guy, and then they were just resting on the front lawn of this church, just chilling like 2 dogs. I was like, fuck. And so I'm like, go home, drop off the dog, get in my car, and my wife's like, what are you doing? Like, I'm warning the neighborhood. I got in a car and I started driving around, telling people in the neighborhood there's a coyote back there. Some people were like kind of alarmed that I was alarmed. They're like, okay, yeah, all
welcome
right.
to LA.
And some guy's not even walking a dog. There's coyotes back there.
Yeah,
Like, I'm just getting a sandwich.
Okay.
All right. Okay, I'm just walking my wife. I'll keep an eye out.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm worried about this dog because the coyotes are on the loose. It's mating season. And so I'm thinking about it. It's been 2-3 days thinking about it. Man, poor dog. Looking on the Ring app, I'm like, did anyone find the dog? Fast forward, yesterday, I'm walking the dog. I see him again.
Same coyote?
No, same dog.
Same dog. Okay.
And then I trap him on the front porch again. And then I want to stress, he was like running around the neighborhood. And then I knock on the door. All I hear is, honey, someone's at the door.
Mm-hmm.
Open the door. And I go, hey, man. He's like, yeah. There's a dog on your front porch. He's loose. I go, oh, Maxie. It was his fucking dog.
It's just letting it roam.
And I go, hey, do you know this dog has been running around here? And he's like, oh, yeah. Sometimes I open the gate and he just runs out. We got neighborhood. We got relatives in the neighborhoods. He likes to say hi to them, which is like a block over. I'm like, well, there's coyotes around town. There's one that was limping. I told him the whole story.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, yeah, I saw that one. Yeah, he was on Colorado Street up the street. Yeah, he was limping. Yeah, you saw that guy? Like, yeah. You know, he has no, like, I'm like shocked at how blasé he is.
Just not bothered. No, he runs around the neighborhood.
Yeah. And I'm like, he has no collar. He's like, yeah. Well, he's an old guy. He's not going far. I'm like, the hell? What are we doing?
Seems like coyote prey.
What are we doing? Is this like a white guy thing?
Is he a white guy?
Yeah, he was just kind of like a lean back white guy. He's just like, hey, what are you gonna do?
I don't know. Yeah, this seems very uncommon for the dog owners I know in LA who are overprotective.
We're not in the heart of the suburbs here. There's like, we're in
the city.
Yeah.
And also coyote territory.
Yeah, and cholos are giving me a heads ups. This is dangerous. I don't know. I was just kind of like, now I'm like more worried about the dog. I'm like, he's gonna get this guy killed.
Yeah, but at this point, you did what you could. It's not your responsibility.
Now I have to go back there and grab the dog and show him a real home.
I would love that.
I'd love to kidnap a dog.
I would love it if
yeah, now I'm the bad guy now.
Yeah.
Anyway, maybe I'm just overprotective, but I couldn't believe. So at the end of the day, the dog was found. It's fine. But what I'm trying to say is like, am I weird? Am I overprotective? Am I crazy?
I don't think you're weird or crazy, but I think ultimately, dog, not your responsibility. If they're aware that it's roaming and there's coyotes, you've given them the information. That's all you can do, my man.
You know what? After that happened, I was like, okay, that's a good moment. That's a good LA moment. The owner was found their dog. I thought it was lost. It was not lost. Whatever. And then I go home, open my computer, and then I watched Bill Clinton do a deposition on the Epstein files.
Did you watch the whole thing?
And then they showed Bill Clinton photos from the Epstein files, and then he was like reminiscing. He was smiling.
No, I didn't.
He was like, he couldn't help himself. Those are good times.
That was a crazy night. That was one crazy night. His lawyer's like, shut up.
He's glasses on the tip of his nose, just like.
I saw the clip where they were like, do you think he killed himself? And he's just like, I don't know.
He's getting old, bro.
Yeah, he did seem really old.
He's getting old. They're all getting old.
Yeah, we all are.
Yeah. Well, LeBron's not, I think. But what was I going to say? Someone once said this. I saw this online that every president, only aside from Barack Obama, there has been a president that was born after 1943 or something. It goes Clinton, Bush, Trump, Obama, 61, and then Trump, Biden, Trump again.
That's nuts, dude. I gotta run.
You gotta run.
I gotta run.
You gotta run.
We're gonna have a president born after 2000 before we have one born after.
I don't think there's gonna be a millennial president. I think people are gonna go straight to young guy at one point.
Maybe. Sure, fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not?
You could run.
I could run.
You're like.
I'm over 35. I can run.
You know what you're like? Don't take offense to this, but you're like.
This is about to be an offensive thing.
Sloppy JFK Jr.
Sloppy JFK
Jr.
Sloppy JFK Jr. Okay.
Because you got some good 90s fits.
Sure.
You're very masculine, but at the same time, need some work. A woman would love to just get in there with you and get you to shave and cut and clean. For God's sake, clean up your diet. If you focused on getting ripped, you'd be cut as hell.
I'm working on it.
Have you seen JFK Jr. with his shirt off?
No.
I have. I got so many photos on my phone.
Yeah, what do you is this all
my algorithm, man?
It's all JFK Jr.
It's the fits.
Because you're watching the show still?
Gen Z's fascinated with JFK Jr. and them because of the fits, and they're reminiscing of our time with no phone, no internet, just good times and memories. And we have those memories as people, but we don't have them as adults. Right. But they look at it as completely crazy. That's what Gen Z is doing right now.
Is Gen Z obsessed with JFK Jr.?
Yeah, on TikTok and stuff. They're trying to redo the fits. They're trying to reminisce of the time. There's also like this sort of like the beauty of New York City with no influencers and this and that and fucking, whatever. That's
weird to me when people are nostalgic for a thing they never experienced.
Well, they kind of experience it through TV and stuff.
Yeah, that's not the same.
It's kind of like, I know women that have specifically moved to New York City because of Sex and the City. Yeah. And I think we have that as comics, although we didn't move to New York, but a lot of guys because of Comedian, the documentary.
I moved here because of Entourage.
Did you move here because of Entourage?
I mean, maybe indirectly.
The valley is hotter.
It's too hot. You can't go there.
You can't go to the valley. You need shorts at least. I had some rough news.
Rough news?
Yeah, disappointing news. Big swing news.
Big swing?
You know, the moment where you think something great's going to happen, and then it doesn't happen, and then something worse happens instead of it.
Okay.
My good friend Brian Hatt, Blueberry Blast.
Blueberry Blast. Shout out to Blueberry Blast.
Friend of the pod. Like a brother to me. I've known him longer than I've known anybody in show business and life. I've been a comedian longer than I've not been a comedian, by the way.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy, yeah. But I was like, hey, man, our Jays lost in the World Series. The season's coming up fast. Come back down. Come to L.A. Let's go watch them play the Angels.
That'd be fun.
Let's go. Tickets are dirt cheap.
Dirt cheap.
$30. You can right behind the dugout.
Yeah.
$40.
Yeah.
It's like dirt.
And you're probably going to win. The Angels are bad.
The Angels are bad.
It's not a sports podcast, but the Angels are bad.
Angels are bad.
Blue Jays good. Angels bad. That's kind of sports analysis you're going to get.
Good angel, bad angel. Good angel, devil, shoulder, angel, devil, shoulder.
Shoulders, heads, knees, and toes.
Yeah.
Angels.
So when are they coming? April 19th, 2021. Great. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Buddy, you got the weekend for gigs.
Sure.
I'm excited. He's like, dude, I'm going to look at flights. I'm like, great. This is perfect. This is nice. My birthday's going to be in a couple weeks. So what? It's like a birthday gift. Come back. Come down.
Come on down.
Tell my wife. Tell the wife.
Tell the missus.
Hey. Good news.
Time.
Brian had one of my favorite friends, the buxom blonde of comedy. Call him, he's very buxom, very thick. He's going to be here 19th, 2021, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. He's going to do the show. He's going to go to the game with me. We're going to have a blast.
A blueberry blast.
A blueberry blast. Then she does this. No, he's not. I'm like, I mean, okay. I guess I'll raise my voice. She didn't hear me. She's like, my sister's coming with the kids. We're going to Disneyland that week. It's spring break.
Oh. That does not sound like your scene, man.
Oh, God.
You're going to Disneyland with the kids?
I went from my good friend, coffee, gossip, good times, burgers, other things men do, to like
dingers.
Yeah. To like 2 kids, 8 and 10, making my life a hell in my own home. Grab my dog by the tail, wondering why he's so skittish. Just yelling, screaming. They're on the East Coast time, so they're going to wake up even earlier than I thought. God. Making my life an absolute hell. I love them, I'm told to, but what a swing.
Yeah, that's tough.
That's a tough swing.
That's tough. And then you got to call Brian and say, "Hey, man, you can't go."
But here's the thing.
My wife says you can't come over.
But he was like, he never had it. In my mind, I had it.
Yeah, that's tough. When was the last time you went to Disneyland?
Well, here's the thing. I negotiated with my wife, and I was like, okay, since you're breaking my heart, she's like, you know this was happening. I'm like, yeah. But I thought it wasn't off the table because they came.
I think you know I wasn't listening.
Yeah, I think you're well aware that I don't care.
Yeah.
But they came for the IU game, and I thought, oh, they've already made their trip West Coast. It's a lot of money.
They're not coming back.
They just had their water heater exploded. They don't got the money. They live in an expensive state of Massachusetts. You know, they don't get the money. I like them apples.
Mm-hmm.
But my mind was already deducting they're not coming, and they're coming. So I told Brian, I told my buddy this. He's like, what are you gonna do? And I'm like, I went from it's just the swings are crazy.
Yeah. Let's think about this though, because your wife's never gonna hear this. So how do we?
No one's hearing this.
Yeah. How do we get your sister-in-law not to come? Like, what do we have to do? Do we have to blow up their water heater again? Do we? I don't know. I mean, God forbid. Do we call the police on them? Do we swat them?
No, I don't want them to lose their kids.
Sure. Yeah. We're really kind of threading a needle here.
Yeah.
We want them sort of jammed up, but not in trouble.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
Can we somehow get their names in the Epstein files? They'll be cleared.
Yeah.
They'll be cleared.
Well, not all. I don't want the kids in there.
Well, not the kids, but if we could somehow forge some documents and make it look like maybe the husband was in the Epstein files, they'd probably want to stick around.
Maybe if we like write a nice note to the cartels in Mexico, say, hey, can you wreak some havoc in L.A.? It's kind of Mexico anyway.
Okay, well now we're inconveniencing you and I possibly.
Oh yeah.
And if that's happening, and then does Brian come down? If there's
that's right, he reads the news too.
Again, we're threading a tight needle here.
Yeah, it needs to be specific to this place, but to them.
Or maybe we just calling a bomb threat to the Logan airport like every other day.
No, but then he can't fly in either.
Well, I'm talking Logan.
Okay.
But the airport they would be flying out of.
Yeah, but the FBI, when they're not going to Olympic Games or anything, they're cracking down on this stuff.
I guess. Yeah. I guess
we got to
worry about Kash Patel.
Divorce my wife.
Okay.
And say make amends, and say what would really help is if I have a friend here just to take my mind off our marriage.
Okay. Yeah. That's certainly an option.
Yeah, I think I might.
Okay.
I might.
I'll help you get the paperwork. I've got it. I know where it is.
Oh, okay.
I'm keeping it ready.
Imagine your girlfriend goes through your drawers one time looking for something, and she's like, "You have divorce papers here that have the names blank." Like my dad said, have them ready.
Always ready. Better to have and not need.
Yeah. Because then you get married, and then you have the divorce papers waiting right there. Statistically, he's not wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, big swing. But I negotiated with the wife that I'm not going to do any activities with the children.
Okay.
So, art of the deal.
Yeah, dude. Wheeling and dealing. Yeah, really negotiated your way out of that one.
I was like, they can come, but I want nothing to do with them.
Yeah, I will not talk to them.
I will not look in their direction.
Tell them, don't look me in the eye.
Yep.
Hands off of everything in the house.
I do have a fantasy of me kneeling down.
So you're not going to Disneyland?
Not going to Disneyland, not going to the art museum, not going to go to any water parks or anything. They're all going to do that. I'm going to stay home, watch the dog, hang out, lay low, run away.
This will be April, so you can watch the dog and the Dodgers.
Dodgers?
The Dodgers.
What do you mean?
It'll be mid-April. You can watch Dodgers games on TV.
No, I can't. I don't have Spectrum.
You don't?
No.
Oh. How are you watching sports?
Hulu Live?
Can't watch Dodgers on Hulu Live?
No.
That's too bad.
It's blacked out, man.
That's too bad.
It's not a sports podcast.
It's not a sports podcast, but it's hard to watch the baseball games you want to watch.
What's new with you?
Not a lot. Are you familiar at all with Malibu Fit Maxx?
What are you talking about?
Have you heard anything about Malibu Fit Maxx? Let me see if I got that name right.
It's like some sort of influencer guy?
Yes.
Oh, I know this guy is.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh no, that guy's face is fucking crazy. He looks like Mickey Rourke.
He does.
What is he doing?
Do you know what's going on with
What's
him?
the story with him?
So
he looks like an American Gladiator, that old reference.
His name is his Malibu Mark. Or wait, what does he go by? Let's see. Malibu Fit Maxx. Okay. He's a guy who posts workout content. He's jacked. Something's going on with his face. You know, his face does not. I'll just say his face does not look normal.
Okay.
And there were a bunch of people. I saw the way I came to find out about Malibu Fit Maxx is he was, someone stitched a video where he posted some sort of workout tip and then pointed out that in the comments there were people making fun, like all the comments were people making fun of his weird face. And the stitch was like, this is fucked up. This guy survived an IED when he was in the military.
That's why he looks like that?
That's his bio said, like, IED survivor. So then people were like, oh, this guy's actually cool. And
Okay. And a hero.
And a hero. And I do get his content, and it's good fitness content. And then about, I don't know, a week ago, he admitted that he was lying about the IED thing. He did serve in the military, but he was not.
This guy.
Yes, that's the guy. He's like a huge blonde guy. I think he's probably got like lip fillers. He's got crazy lip fillers.
Fucking cheeks are crazy.
Yeah.
He's kind of got like a wrestler 80s vibe to him.
Yes, he does. He looks like Mickey Rourke in The Wrestler, but like not quite as weathered, I would say.
He looks crazy.
And I cannot tell how old he is. I'd love to know how old he is. But he did admit that he started just saying he was an IED survivor after people were making fun of his face.
Oh, man.
Which is like, that's too bad.
I know. Oh, man. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah.
Don't people like... Here's the thing. We're in a time of history where people can back engineer your story through anything.
Mm-hmm.
People can figure it out. You can't just lie anymore.
We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll
if
find out.
If you're lying on the internet,
they'll find out.
They'll find out.
There's some kid with incredible autistic powers that can back engineer your whole life story through a bunch of TikToks.
Mm-hmm.
But he did serve.
He did serve
Overseas, or was he
2 tours in Afghanistan? I think.
Okay, so but what's his claim for the IED? It'd be like, is he like saying that he was disfigured because of it, or he just like, I'm all fucked up because of it? So
he just said he was an IED survivor. Lied about taking an IED blast to the face, I think is what he said.
Wow.
I would talk to you directly about the claim that I made, taking an IED blast to the face. Then he said, I've always got harsh comments about my face and appearance. And to be honest, I didn't handle it well. I was new to the public eye and I didn't know how to handle the criticism. Instead of facing that right away, I made a bad decision and put IED survivor in my bio. That was not true and it was wrong. I'm sorry.
Oh, no. What he should have said is like, hey, man, that stands for
internet evaluation disaster
guy.
Anything else.
Yeah, you're big into like these guys who are like fitness guys that are complete frauds, whether it's Hegseth and the weight plates or this guy. You want to get to the bottom of it.
This is 100% what I'm up to online. That and trying to figure out how much protein I'm supposed to eat every day.
How much does he eat?
I'm supposed to eat like 200 grams of protein every day.
200 grams?
Yeah, it's like 33 eggs.
33 eggs? You're not eating 33 eggs?
No, of course not.
What are you going to do?
I'm eating 3 eggs a day. Oh, just protein powder, lots of chicken.
Doesn't it make it gassy?
Any more than normal?
I can't notice anymore.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe it's so much that I won't be gassy at all.
I'm also doing Metamucil twice a day.
Oh my God.
I'm a well-oiled machine, brother.
Metamucil?
Yeah.
Dude, you must take the most crazy horse dumps.
They're no stress.
They just fall out of you?
They just fall out.
You must have such a loose butthole. Imagine you with a popper and then taking a dump. It'd be crazy. It would never touch skin. It would never touch anal cavity.
You ever mess with the Metamucil, the psyllium husks?
No, I had a buddy that claimed back home I was taking Metamucil, and he's drinking like a cup a day or whatever, and he was claiming that it clears him
It changed,
right
dude.
out.
It'll really, like, I have had nothing but high quality BMs. But the thing is, you mix this stuff up and you got to drink it fast.
Why?
It turns into like the grossest sludge within like 5 minutes.
Don't old people eat this shit?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So what are you doing? Are you like topping off toilets or something?
I'm topping them off. I'm popping off and topping off toilets, brother. Everywhere I go.
Yeah, I
but the nice thing is I have no road game anxiety.
What do you mean?
I'll shit anywhere. I'll do it anywhere because I know it's not going to be a situation. In the past, I've been like, I'll wait till I get home. I have a bidet at home. I can also take a shower immediately afterwards if I feel like that's necessary. Now, dude, I'm Sundays. Sometimes I'm using the porta potty at the farmer's market.
That's
no problem.
That's crazy.
Whatever, dude. That's how I feel about it.
You know what? There was a point where if I was traveling, I don't know what happened. I was just having like, BM sort of like performance anxiety. I could not. One time I went to a trip to New York and did not take a dump at all. 5 days.
5 days.
Nothing. Coffee. Nothing.
That's insane.
Nothing. I was like freaking out. I was like, "What the hell?
Yeah, that's bad.
That's bad.
That's
5
bad.
days." I had my buddy Grant Gordon. Shout out to Grant Gordon. Won't return my text ever since he moved away to San Francisco. No,
busy guy all of a sudden.
Nah, I see him online. He's not that busy. But he told me he once went to China. 10 days, no dump.
10 days.
10 days. Imagine you 10 days, no dump.
That's a disaster.
How much ramen you put in that body and sushi?
That's
and
bad.
10 days, you?
That's bad.
It would change your eye color.
Yeah.
That's how
the amount of food I'm putting in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
Yeah, I don't. 5 days is the most I've ever gone.
5 days. I don't think. Yeah, I mean, after knee surgery, I think I went like a week because opiates will block you up like that.
Oh, you're on opiates?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
They give you the good stuff.
Maybe I gotta get on.
You get your knee fixed.
Get on Metamucil. Maybe I gotta do that.
Dude, you got it. That's how. I mean,
Can you put it in a smoothie?
R.I.P. I wouldn't put it in a smoothie because then you can't.
Too thick.
It's too thick. R.I.P. James Vanderbeek, colorectal cancer. You got to get your fiber. You got to get your fiber. Fiber helps with that.
Really? Because
Yeah.
it might be lingering
Something.
bacteria.
I forget. I don't know the exact.
You don't need to.
Doesn't matter. Just eat your fiber. Eat your vegetables.
This is America.
Have some chia seeds, some Metamucil, some broccoli. You'll be all right.
Sunny D.
You're eating all sorts of plastic. That's probably the ultimate cause.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You see the video of Kash Patel falling down playing hockey?
No.
Do you want it?
Yeah.
They do an annual.
Fell?
He fell. Fell right on his old tuchus. They do an annual FBI versus Secret Service hockey game.
Is it? Do we have the time?
And here, I found this video on defector.com.
Oh, he was skating.
Yeah, he's playing hockey, brother.
Oh, I guess he's a.
That's him.
He's a hockey.
Watch and whoops,
Aw.
gets up real fast.
Of course, yeah.
Nobody saw that.
Give a hand. He can skate though.
He can't. I mean, kind of. He was just skating in open ice and fell down. Oh, yeah, he can skate. Kash, come on the pod. Defend your skating abilities.
Kash. I don't care. I don't care what you've done. I like it. Use our money.
Get
laid.
Get your girlfriend extra security.
Yes.
She needs it.
Get her on a jet plane. I don't know if I'm going back to work again. Get on the jet plane.
Get her on the jet plane.
It's funny, like, I don't know who defends this. It's like, well, no, he deserves to have a vacation. Like, how can you defend this shit?
I don't know. It's the stuff with his girlfriend. This is the part that I find especially.
He's a spy, bro.
Especially crazy that he's spending. They're justifying it as like, well, Kash Patel's girlfriend is getting death threats because she's Kash Patel's girlfriend. So we gotta escort her to and from concerts where she's doing country songs for senior citizens at Republican
Events.
daycares or whatever.
Isn't she a wrestler too?
She's a wrestler?
I think she's a wrestler. Look it up. I think she does like wrestling. I think she does like WWE style wrestling.
No way.
Yeah.
Kash. What was it? What's her name? Alexis Wilkins. Wow. I wish I didn't. Why do I know these things?
This is such a crazy time in history where we know
the FBI director's girlfriend's name. And let's see. Alexis Wilkins, she's 27.
Telling you, she does wrestling.
Let's search Alexis Wilkins wrestling. Gained attention in late 2025 for performing the national anthem at Real Man.
No, she does wrestling. I think she does wrestling. I heard she does wrestling. I think she does wrestling.
I don't see nothing of. Oh, she was a high school wrestler.
Okay, getting closer. I don't-
No, wait. It is important to distinguish that this Alexis Wilson's from other individual named Alexis Dunwitty, who was a wrestler.
Ah, okay, never mind then. Well, you know, what are you gonna do? Okay, so I want to talk about this.
Talk about it. What are we talking
This
about?
is the whole Jim Carrey thing.
Oh, yeah,
I
we're
just
gonna
want-
have to.
This is gonna be the title of the pod's gonna be. I just want everyone to know I'm a big Jim Carrey fan. Being a kid from Ontario, big reason why I got into stand up was because I saw Jim Carrey as a natural act, his first special that was in Toronto, and I remember loving him on In Living Color, and then watching him do stand up, which you can still find on YouTube. He tried to buy it back and try to squash it for anyone releasing it.
Really?
Yeah, he didn't like it because I think he wanted to be taken serious as an Oscar actor or whatever.
Sure.
And it blew me away. I was like, he's funnier doing this than he is as a sketch performer.
Mm-hmm.
So a big Jim Carrey. Read his autobiography. I read that book.
Really?
I read the book.
Hey, all right.
Yeah.
We're up to 2 confirmed books. That I know that he's read.
Yeah. Anyway,
In Living Color.
Living Color.
Did you watch that when you were
Of course.
Yeah.
Huge.
Fire Marshal Bill?
Bill
Come
Marshall
on.
Bill. A lot of other problematic characters that
Yeah,
I
a
look
lot of
back
characters
now.
we can't
Handyman
quote.
is wild.
Handyman.
Vanessa DeMilo, the transgender bodybuilder. That was wild.
Okay, that one's probably bad. I don't remember it.
Yeah, the
I think
homeless
it's
guy eating his
Homie
own
the
shit.
Clown, I think it's.
Well,
We'll see.
he's hitting
Yeah.
children with a sock and a rock.
The critics, the movie critics. I don't remember what they were
Yeah,
called, but
that's
they were
flamboyantly
very
gay
stereotypical
and
gay
gay,
guys, played
yeah.
by straight guys.
Yeah, of course,
Really,
yeah.
kind of being
Yeah.
a little bit rude
But
about
aside
it.
from that, I mean, I loved them all.
Great stuff.
Yeah. Could not
Go
hold.
back and watch it. Don't tell anyone.
Yeah,
I told you that, but go back and watch it.
Although, if you read the comments on YouTube, it's like, now this is comedy. This is when we used to be a country. This is when things were
You could
good.
never make a show like this again.
Snowflakes are getting upset. Yeah,
Yeah.
this was on TV.
If Donald Trump's president for another 4 years, he will bring back In Living Color.
This is what comedy is like. This show needed Rob Schneider.
Did you? Sorry, I know we were going to talk about Jim Carrey, but did you know that In Living Color is essentially responsible for the modern Super Bowl halftime show?
No.
Because they essentially, In Living Color production team made a counter, much like the Kid Rock Turning Point counter programming. They did a counter programming halftime show that was very like modern music, because it used to be just like in the actual Super Bowl, it used to be just like marching band
Oh, really?
parade type shit.
Oh, okay.
And then In Living Color worked with Fox to like make a fun one, basically.
I think I did know this.
And then
they
the
used
NFL,
modern artists.
and then the NFL hired MTV and essentially like stole their idea.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That would have been a great fact a month ago.
Yeah. I was just so nervous for my boys, the Seattle Seahawks.
yeah. No, because Black History Month.
Of that too.
Yeah. Anyway, interesting. Go on.
Speaking of Black History Month, sorry, we'll come back to Jim Carrey. I did something at a show this weekend that I do need to tell you about. I was doing a Don't Tell show in Lakewood,
Where's that?
Long Beach.
Okay.
And
You, JT?
no, I was running it for him.
Okay.
So it was me and my friend Eli. Shout out to Eli Lloyd, very funny comedian. We're running it. We're working the door. I tell him, when you're working the door, because this is the first time he's worked the door for one of these, like, tell people to sit up close so that we can kind of fill in from the front to the back. And then one couple comes up while I'm at the door, and I check their tickets, and I'm like, bathrooms over there, bars over there. Grab a seat wherever you'd like. Closer to the back, the better. And they walk away. And Eli goes, "Did you just tell them to sit in the back?" And I was like, "No, I told them to sit in the front." And he was like, "No, you definitely said back."
And they were
And they were black.
Oh, wow. I think that's how you really feel.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, it's
They came back to me and they were like, "Did you tell us to sit in the back?" And I was like, "I'm so sorry. That was a mistake. Sit wherever you want. Closer the better." I don't know what I was thinking.
You're like a German Shepherd that barks at minorities.
Yeah.
It's just natural.
Well, you know, all my grandparents are old white people, so genetically I am Republican.
Oh, I was gonna say something else. I was like, wow, you got to like mute this one. Interesting.
So yeah, my bad to that nice couple.
Yeah. Did they have fun?
I'll report myself to racist jail. I hope so. I didn't ask afterwards.
But
Jim Carrey.
Yeah. Oh, I did a show on Saturday, a Don't Tell show. It was in a pottery, I guess, studio.
What part of town?
It was like far, San Dimas, which sounds kind of like a '90s high school, Southern California.
I think that's where
like Encino Man type shit.
No, I think that's where they went to school in Bill and Ted.
Bill and Ted's.
Yeah,
San Dimas High. Anyway, real suburban California. And I pull up to the place, and it's called Hammer and Stain. Now listen, my comedy brain.
That's what I got put up over the fucking bedroom door.
I was like, hey, the funniest. I watched a gay porn called Hammer and Stain. This hammer left quite a stain. There's also Dong and Spot. That one's fun.
Dong and Spot, yeah.
Yeah. Or like,
Schwanz and a Schmutz.
Or Schlong and Puddle. That was fun. I was ready to roll. Ready to let that all hang out. And then the owner went up and said, thank you for coming to the show of the venue, because they do like pop-up venues.
Mm-hmm.
And she was a 6'4" former police officer who looked like she could choke me out with her hands. And I said, I'll just keep it myself.
Yeah.
You know what?
You keep that one.
I don't want to, you know what? She's barely holding on to the business. And I don't want her to be like,
Make me feel bad.
Maybe it's named after something that she, as her dad would say, like, let's hammer and stain or something. And maybe she was like, I can marry my dead dad. I don't want to be that guy. Yeah. But she did look like she could choke me with her hands.
6'4", huh?
6'4".
A footer.
6'4" female cop.
A 6-footer.
Who looked like she could just fucking pound it back and get pounded back.
Yeah.
But I was like
she could both hammer and stain.
And then she was like, yeah. I remember she has a hammer that leaves a stain.
Yeah.
And then she was like, she had her arms crossed at the back, just like watching the show. I was like,
did she like your set?
I don't know. I just didn't want to. I shouldn't have made fun of the venue. I didn't. I was like, maybe not. I didn't expect that. I expected like a little lady being like, "Hi, welcome to Hammer and Stain." Like, all right, let her rip. Not a woman that could really punch me through a wall.
Right. You wanted to make fun of a more vulnerable person. Yeah, someone who couldn't fight back for sure.
No. If I can't pick on ones below me, then who can I pick on?
Who can you?
Yeah, I don't punch up. I punch down.
It's so much easier to punch down.
Have you tried punching down?
Have you tried punching up? Have you ever watched videos of people getting in fights in the stands at sporting events? You know who always wins? The guy with the high ground.
Yeah.
The guy punching down the stands.
Punching down. Ironically, they have better seats.
Yeah.
They punching down. But she's normally would. But I heard the word.
Yeah,
I heard the word cop too.
In the stadium, when you punch down, you're kind of punching up. You're literally punching down.
But they're in a better seat.
Economically, you're punching up.
Interesting. Huh. Something to think about. But she was also a cop too, so that also was like the real reason too.
Yeah.
She put me in an arm bar. Anyway, Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey. Or is he?
Dude, this is how, to me, this whole fiasco was a real low point in our media in terms of how we consume media.
Mm-hmm.
I think this was a sort of like a reflection of who we are, because when we were young,
we being the American people, or the kind of like the
America
online,
specifically, when we were young, remember the National Enquirer?
Yes.
You'd go by the Kash next to the gum and the candy bars. Your mom and dad will be at a CVS or Walgreens, and there'd be a National Enquirer there. It'd be like, Bill Clinton.
Bat Boy marries Bill Clinton in secret underground ceremony.
George W. Bush has a secret daughter who's also an alien.
Howard Stern on the brink of death.
Will Smith, gay. That one actually turned out.
We were all this is crazy.
that one actually worked out to be true. But anyway, I always looked at those like, who reads this crap? I remember specifically being a young kid being like, who reads this
Who
stuff?
is this
This is
for?
not real.
Yeah.
And now those people are now I know why those things sold. Because those people are now online and there's new people online and they're spreading conspiracies and they have all these sort of like sleuths. I love the comments like, I know the real Jim Carrey when I see one. This isn't it.
You've never met those ones drive me nuts.
That drives me nuts. So
you don't know shit.
I love the idea of this. What's more plausible that a guy who's been some sort of like Hollywood recluse, who's experimented with psychedelics, who is in Hollywood, that decided to possibly get plastic surgery, possibly has their eyes dilated because they're on crazy drugs, possibly was a little sedated, maybe jet lagged, and was kind of acting a little goofy at an award show that didn't really matter. It was some French award media show. Or he's been cloned.
Cloned and replaced. Because he was too close to the truth.
Cloned and replaced is great. Cloned is one thing. But to have a clone live a symmetrical life to yourself and have a similar personality and take orders, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
And knowing what we know now, they'd just kill him. If they were really worried that he had secrets that they didn't want out, they'd just kill him.
And the best part about it is people like back engineer the reason why this is happening. They show clips of him and Jimmy Kimmel being like, you know what this means? The Illuminati symbol. You know what? Yeah, this country steals children, yada yada, and all these kind of viral clips. Okay,
yeah,
I think everyone's saying this online.
Yeah,
you know how many videos there are? There's videos of millions of views of like guys being like, "I've been to Bohemian Grove, I've seen this," and all these conspiracy theories that might be true, might not be true. Heck, there was like a whole sleuth of Epstein guys that are saying like this was happening, and nothing happened to them.
Nothing. Yeah.
It's so crazy. The only plausible thing I can say that's happened is there was a makeup artist
who did claim to have made the mask.
No, that one is a lie.
Yeah.
There is a makeup artist, a Hollywood makeup artist that did say, look, this is Jim Carrey, but in my opinion, it's Jim Carrey wearing prosthetics, eye contacts, and acting all loopy just to play a prank on people.
Yeah.
Which I can believe because he was the Man on the Moon guy.
I can believe.
And they showed a close up and they showed like there's a line where they try to blend in the chin prosthetics. It's him, but he's trying to alter his appearance to fuck with you.
Mm-hmm.
That I can believe.
That makes more sense to me than replaced by a clone by the Illuminati. Again, for what? Because he said that the Illuminati is real or something? I don't know, man. I don't know.
We're getting dumber.
But here's the other thing. Because I saw all that and I was like, this is so fucking stupid. You're brain dead if you think any of this is true.
Right.
And then I remembered, and I said the same thing about the freaking QAnon.
I know.
And they were sort of right about something.
Everything.
We do have to admit there was a global pedophile ring run by the elites.
Yeah.
You can't deny that.
I know. All right, he's a clone.
He's a clone.
All right, I buy it. He's been cloned.
Yeah, we're getting in on the ground floor.
Yeah.
I take no pleasure in saying you guys are right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we'll clip this part only when it comes true. We knew it all along.
Never doubted them.
Clone, Illuminati,
a flat Earth, moon landing.
The Earth is flat.
Moon landing.
John Benet Ramsey's Katy Perry.
Yeah, is that real?
Yeah, that's like a conspiracy theory.
Wow. All right, I'm on this.
Right, why not?
Avril Lavigne was replaced by an industry plant.
Clone,
Yeah.
We're missing some big ones.
Some big ones. JFK, Elvis, Michael Jackson.
Oh, they're putting stuff in the water to make the frogs gay.
Yeah.
Fluoride makes you dumber. They're doing it on purpose. The vaccines had microchips.
Chips in them, of course.
No doubt about that.
Yeah.
Bigfoot's real and he's Cuban.
Is that true? I did not know that.
Yeah, Cuban.
Yeah. Although it's funny, looking back, I remember a buddy of mine who passed away. He was he was a comic that I grew up watching when I was a kid. I remember he was the first professional comedian I ever saw on stage. I remember being maybe 16, 17 years old, going to this comedy club in my hometown, and they had an amateur night he was hosting. And I remember watching him. This guy's he was very Jim Carrey-like, very like cartoonish. His name was Alan Park. So funny. And then I went to some sort of seminars they had at the comedy club before the shows, and there was comics talking. I'm like really young. Like this is before even, this is like, I did a set when I was 17, didn't go back for like 4 years. But I heard it's like, oh yeah, like a development deal with NBC, went to pilot season. I'm like, what does this mean? I don't know what this development deal, pilot. I don't know. He was very, very talented, very cartoonish. And then he started going a little cuckoo.
Okay.
At one point. And I mean, I don't want to talk ill of the dead, but
he died.
He died. He got
R.I.P.
He had prostate cancer.
Uh-huh.
And he was diagnosed. The doctor said, you have like a year to live. And then, unless you get on chemo, but it's going to be really rough.
Uh-huh.
And he said, fuck this. And then he treated himself with cannabis. He made a cannabis paste, and then actually put it in his ass and then put it on his prostate manually every single day. And his cancer shrunk, and he lived an extra 6 years, 5-6 years.
Whoa.
So in his mind, he's like vindicated. He's like, I treated it. So
also
probably
banging up against that prostate every day. You know what I mean?
Didn't hurt.
Couldn't hurt.
Didn't hurt. But anyway, I remember him, and then his hair grew out. He got a little cuckoo.
Mm-hmm.
He started wearing exclusively sandals, getting really earthy. He started looking like really rubbery. His face just kind of looked like the kind of guy that, does anal sun bleaching kind of thing. He's just getting really holistic. Because remember, the cancer thing worked. He's like, I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
He's vindicated a lot of thoughts. But I remember on Facebook, this back in the day, he would do statuses where he would replace R's with 3's, E's with like equal signs, L's with 7's. He would code it. That way you have to like, you know how we like take swear words on Instagram Reels, and we like, 3 with a,
so that if it's like a machine scanning it looks like gibberish, but a person can
I can like, I think he means a 3 here instead of an
E.
And he said, and I asked him one time at a show, like, why do you do it like that? And he's like, well, because they're reading it. They're reading it. They're taking in our information. I don't want them tracking us.
Mm-hmm. And you were like, okay, this guy's cuckoo. Yeah, they're just sitting and collecting all our data.
And do what with it? Have control over us?
Yeah, use it to sell us things?
Get a grip. Fast forward, I'm like, I should get a new leather jacket. Hey, a leather jacket ad. I'm thinking about taking creatine. Well, hey, a creatine ad.
I can get 2 for 1 creatine with promo code Eddie said this out loud.
Okay. Thanks, GNC. How'd you know?
Yeah.
So I think about that when I think about conspiracy theories and guys that like kind of, it's gotten to the point now where I can't fully discredit it now.
We've seen simply too many of them come true.
I can't unequivocally say you are wrong.
No.
But this one
feels so fucking stupid.
I can't. No, can you make a case? Okay, let's go through them. Can you make a case for the flat Earth?
No.
That
one I feel pretty confident about.
Because there's guys that literally say like, they're all faking it. They're all lying. Okay. Can you make a case for moon landing?
I don't want to, but yeah, I could.
Because there was that. They did have a soundstage in Burbank where they did like sort of like I think Francis Ford Coppola helped them out or something.
I don't know the story, but I think they were prepared to fake it if they had to.
Because they wanted
to
beat
demoralize the Russians. Yeah.
And Buzz Aldrin does have some interviews where he's kind of acting all weird, like we never went. He says some weird stuff. He says some cryptic stuff. Buzz Aldrin. Okay.
He also punched that guy who accused him of faking it.
Did he really?
Yeah. Punched the guy. For the record, I really don't think they faked it, and I have a lot of respect for the astronauts. They're kind of the last true explorers.
I agree. It's like them and fucking, I don't know, like the conquistadors.
Yeah.
And like, think about this. Who truly got on a vessel, whether it's a boat, a plane, or whatever, and went forward, up, or wherever, not knowing what they're going to find? It's in human history.
Not a lot.
Astronauts
are some of them.
I mean, even the deep sea diver guys, can only go so far.
They can only go so far.
Anyway,
For now.
here's a more recent one. Epstein alive in Tel Aviv.
Would I be surprised? Of course not. I don't think it's true, but would I be surprised if it were? Not really.
Ghislaine Maxwell not really in jail.
Again, would I be surprised? No.
Well, if you had to say pick one you think is real, that you think that you could see happening.
Of the the
ones I just mentioned.
The mainstream, yeah.
I think I would say Epstein, just because it's like, I could see a country.
It's because so far, literally everyone else involved has avoided any accountability.
Yeah, and I think they could do things with surgery, and they could hide him in Tel Aviv, and he's like a Mossad agent. I think they could hide him. Maybe that's part of the deal.
They can hide him.
Bigfoot,
I don't buy.
I think they would find it by now. Heat tracking.
There's just the amount of like cameras and technology we have now. I think if there's an animal on land, we found it.
Yeah, I mean, you're a Pacific Northwest guy. I'm sure there's always kind of like some kook that you've come across, being like, "Oh, the forests are deep, boys."
Yeah, I knew kids in high school who would. They were like, "Yeah, we're gonna go look for Sasquatch."
No.
Yeah. Him and his Danny Tapple and his brother Kevin.
Look for it?
Yeah, they'd be like, "We're gonna go Sasquatch hunting."
There's no hunting.
I mean, they might have just been saying that when they went camping, but that was kind of like their official.
Maybe they're gay.
They could be gay, incest.
They were brother and sister.
Brother and brother.
That's the
So
worst.
yeah, maybe that was their way of being like, "Don't look over here. We're weirdos. Don't look."
That's the worst incest, by the way. Brother
to brother. This feels homophobic.
No, your brother? At least the sister kind of feels like, hey, I didn't know.
What?
I don't know.
I didn't know?
It was dark. I thought it was someone other chick. Brother's tough. That's a tough one. It's all tough.
Look, it's all bad. It's all bad.
It's all bad.
It's all bad, but I'm just saying, if your official position is brother on brother incest is worse than brother on sister, man, that's homophobic.
Is it homophobic?
That's homophobic.
Because I have a brother, I can't. Yeah. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Anyways,
yeah. Out of all the conspiracies, I think the Epstein one might be the most believable.
Yeah, basically anything with Epstein at this point, I'd be willing to.
I just think moon landing stuff is like, there's too many people to lie.
I wouldn't. Can you imagine that many people keeping that secret for so long?
It's also like guys who don't know anything about space, like, oh, the shadow, the flag.
I think it would have been like conceivably mathematically disproven.
What do you mean?
If that makes sense. If they didn't actually go to the moon because they couldn't pull it off, and so they faked it. I think at some point between then and now, a Soviet scientist would have like done some sort of math that says like, "Oh, you say you did this? Well, that's impossible based on what we now understand about gravity or physics or whatever."
Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I don't buy any of it. But then again, I can buy some of it.
Yeah, I can buy some of it. I mean, it's been 55 years. We haven't been back. What's that all about?
Yeah, someone always told me there's like phrase where conspiracies are for dumb people to feel smart.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, like, you don't know the truth. I know the truth, brother. I'm like, yeah, right. What time are we at? Whoa!
It's time for headline jokes and bits, and we didn't even talk once about the Shia LaBeouf interview. Did you watch it?
Oh yeah. What'd you think?
It sucks that he is almost certainly a bad guy because he is so charismatic.
Yeah, I didn't watch the whole thing, but I did watch parts of it where I was a little bit like, I had to turn off because the piece was kind of like, he's not. I don't know.
Yeah, it does feel
kind of rambly.
What's the word? Not exactly exploitative, but like, yeah, you're kind of like watching a guy who's in a bad place in his life, but also he asked for this. I don't know.
I didn't know he's from Echo Park. He's like a real LA kid.
Yeah, very LA.
And he was like, what do you think of his accent? He's all like
dude, he's a weird guy. I don't know. I don't know how you end up talking.
How does he talk like that? He's kind of got like a street thing, but I think he was raised by like a dad who's had addiction problems, and he was kind of a street kid. But also, he
was very white, but apparently he grew up in an LA that was very different than I understand it now.
Him and Leo both grew up in Echo Park.
Yeah.
Which is like gang ridden. So maybe they did. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
The fits are great.
Fits are great. The interview. He's a fascinating guy. He's fascinating.
He claims he has Napoleon syndrome.
Yeah. The most fascinating part of the interview to me is Andrew, because he talks about being Catholic a lot, and at one point Andrew Callahan's like, "What would you say to Jesus if you could meet him?" And he's like, "Nothing. I'd kiss him."
Kiss him where?
He just says, "I'd kiss him," and then he starts getting emotional.
Really?
Yeah.
Not even a hug, just straight kiss?
Yeah, which is especially weird because he wasn't raised that way.
I will say the highlight of the whole thing was him chewing on Mike Piazza.
Yes,
That I love.
Mike Piazza is a bitch.
Hideo Nomo gave him an
Always signing
autograph.
autographs.
Brett Butler,
Signing
autograph.
autographs.
Piazza, he's a fucking
He's a
bitch.
Mike Piazza's a
And you
bitch.
know what, man? Good.
Yeah, I believe
Good.
it.
I love it. And Mike Piazza, I could see him being cocky that way. Think about it. Good looking guy, all-star. You're told you're the greatest catcher of all time, and you're playing in LA.
Yeah, I'm sure he had a big head,
But
he earned it.
But Mike Piazza's story, you know his story, right?
Ted Williams' nephew or some shit.
Tommy Lasorda.
That's right.
Tommy Lasorda's nephew. Tommy Lasorda's godson. Tommy Lasorda, his best friend growing up or something, I think it was in Philly or somewhere, owns a bunch of car dealerships and was rich.
Mhm.
And his son was Mike Piazza. And then one day he came to his house and saw Mike Piazza hitting a cage that he had. He had a batting cage in his backyard. Like, your son's pretty good. It's like, and as a favor to his godson, the father of his godson, he drafted him in the 50th round. And that kid ended up being the greatest catcher, one of the greatest hitting catchers of all time. Isn't that crazy?
Might go down as the second greatest catcher of all time behind Cal Raleigh.
But
And
you think with that, I always thought when LaBeouf said that, I was like, oh, that sucks. He should have some more humility. You're the 50th round draft pick. But no, you're a rich kid that
that'll do it.
knew somebody that got picked. And granted,
He's
it
a
worked
freaking
out.
Nepo baby.
He's a Nepo baby. It worked out.
But he had the talent.
But he had the
talent to back it up.
That's a very rare case that it worked out.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Anyways, I got some headline jokes and I got a couple of bits. Headline jokes. After being traded to the Washington Wizards, NBA star Trae Young managed to get ejected from a Wizards game Tuesday night before ever playing in one.
How did that happen?
Pretty good magic trick. He fit right in.
All right.
I know. I think he was injured on the bench.
Oh,
talking shit.
okay.
The State Department urges U.S. citizens to leave more than a dozen Middle Eastern countries due to safety risks. I picked the worst fucking time to buy a timeshare in Marib, Yemen. A father who gave a gun as a Christmas present to a Georgia school shooter was found guilty of second-degree murder. But the shooter did ask for a gun for Christmas, so the father was found not guilty of being a Grinch. The blood moon lunar eclipse took place overnight Tuesday. Astronomers warned this could spark retaliation from a rival Crip moon. Atlanta Hawks announce a plan for a tribute night for the famed Atlanta strip club, Magic City. First 10,000 dirtbags in attendance get an extra thin pair of sweatpants.
Magic City is like a big part of their like culture there.
Yeah, Magic City's.
Would you ever go?
I might have been.
You've been to Magic City?
I might have been.
You would know. It's like crazy.
And I went to a very crazy strip club in Atlanta.
Bruce
Irvin was there. Former NFL player Bruce Irvin.
Was it predominantly black?
Yeah.
Okay, then it probably was.
It might have been.
But then again, Atlanta's a very African American city, so maybe there was another one.
It could, yeah. There's That's the thing. There's lots of strip clubs. I don't remember if we went to Magic City, but we definitely went to a couple of them. I got a couple bits. You got any bits?
Nah, I'm like running dry.
All right.
I'm like kind of. Do I have any ideas? What do I have ideas? I did that strip club bit for you last week.
Shout out to Magic City.
Strip club, yada yada.
Yeah, I did. I went to Magic City.
What was that?
I went to Magic City.
Did you really?
Yeah, I looked up some pictures. I was there. It was a good time. Atlanta rules. Go to Atlanta.
Let me think. I got nothing. Bits and ideas, premises.
Here, you look through
Did I
that.
do the grandfather one?
Maybe not.
One of my biggest fears is that I'm not a good, like I'm just not good to be around. Not like that's one of my biggest anxieties. Like I walk away from a group of people, be like, oh, that was tough to be around. You know? And then I think about my grandfather. My grandfather lived till he was in his 90s, blind, deaf, in a wheelchair. So, which is my biggest fear, be a tough hang. It's a tough hang.
It's a tough hang.
95, blind, deaf, in a wheelchair. That's a tough hang. Yeah. That's not
Keep working. Yeah, keep at it.
Nothing there. Anyway,
I got a couple.
Okay.
Have you ever heard the term retroactive jealousy?
What's that?
I never thought of myself as a jealous person, but it turns out I am guilty of retroactive jealousy, which is when you're not so much jealous of like things that are happening currently, but you get weirdly fixated on like past things that your partner might have been involved in. Because like, I think, like if I were to call Maddie right now and be like, "What are you up to?" and she says, "Oh, I stayed late at the bar because some tall guy bought me a drink," I'd be like, "Hell yeah, free drink." But sometimes we'll walk by a little restaurant and she'll be like, "Oh, I've been there," and I'll go, "What? With who?"
Really?
Yeah.
You feel that way?
Oh yeah.
That's terrible.
He's older than me.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. It sucks.
What you feel like if she goes, "Oh, I went to that restaurant once," and then your mind's like, "Date place? Who was the guy?"
Yeah.
I never think that.
Really?
I never walk by and be
I
like,
don't know why.
Who'd you go there with? I don't think that. I don't care.
Really?
Even if she goes, "Oh, I went there," I'm like, "With who?" I was on a date once. Like, "Oh,
what?"
Even if she said it was an ex.
What?
No, never. I never think that way. What? That says a lot about you.
Yeah, I know. It's not good.
Are you a jealous guy?
That's the thing. I never thought of myself as a jealous guy.
You are a jealous guy.
Heard this term, and now I'm like, I guess.
You are a jealous guy.
But yeah, if she were to like hang out with her, there was like a thing that happened where she was hanging out with her girlfriends, and then one of these guys that they know showed up, and they were like, two of the girlfriends were like, "Don't tell my husband that you were here, because he's gonna be upset." And I was like, it's Gio. I don't care. What do you mean?
No, I don't think I'm a jealous guy at all.
At all?
I used to be. I'm very secure in my marriage. Once you get the ring on,
it's hard. It's like, what's the
legality?
point?
There's paperwork.
Yeah.
You want to cheat on me? All right.
Okay.
It's like filing your taxes all over again.
Says more about me than you.
All right. I wouldn't go through that kind of paperwork.
Yeah.
I joke around with my wife. Every time she brings up a guy, I go, "The one that got away."
That's pretty good.
Yeah. She's like, "Oh, yeah, next I did the one that got away."
The one that got away.
Yeah. Fuck, you won't stop talking about your ex. I use humor, not like you. Anger.
Yeah.
Anger. And then violence eventually.
And then, yes, it will turn into violence.
Oh, well, you'll get over that.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
We'll see. Or maybe it'll be a demise of your relationship.
I got two more little ideas for bits. One is if you do any sort of MMA, any sort of martial arts, you cannot have a clumsy wife.
Why? What do you mean?
Because if she shows up with a bruise, people are gonna be like, "Girl, leave him."
I see.
Oh, you tripped?
Oh,
yeah, right.
Right. Was he practicing his moves on you when you didn't know or asked for it? Oh yeah. Yeah. You got to make if you or do any kind of mixed martial arts, your wife needs to literally.
She needs to be great. She should be a ballerina or something.
You need a pad. Graceful. You need a pad every corner in your house. You cannot have any bruises.
Buy her a helmet.
You should ask her if she bruises easily before you.
Before you.
Do you bruise easly? If I even just pinch you, will you bruise? How's your blood circulation?
Yeah. You getting enough iron?
Yeah. Well, maybe you should only date women of color. You don't see bruises as much.
That's okay.
Which is what a man told me once, and I thought that was really weird.
That is a really weird thing to say.
But like if you're dating a black woman and you don't see the bruise as much as if you saw like a pale white woman.
Yeah.
Because my wife bruises easily.
Of course.
Yeah. Should date a black woman.
Should have.
All right, I will.
Yeah. One more little bit. Have you seen that AMC now is only gonna reserve?
That's a good premise, by the way. I think you should something there.
Yeah. AMC is gonna reserve the like good seats for A-list members.
AMC what?
AMC theaters.
For A-list celebrities?
No. For A-list, like that's their.
Oh, like first class.
First class, precisely. And have you been to an AMC recently?
Come on. No,
yeah, of course not.
No, I don't.
They have a special line for AMC. For like concessions. There's basically like pre-check like AMC pre-check.
Really?
Yeah, and they get special seats. So AMC, their plan to keep theaters alive is to make them like everyone's favorite place, the airport.
Airplane. Yeah. Service members first. People with babies and talk. Just bring a service animal. You get on real fast.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Something there. That's weird.
I agree. I hate it.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't
Why is
fucking-
everyone like status? Everyone wants status.
No one wants status.
It's good. They might do status at like grocery stores soon too.
What?
Think about that. Then why not? If you're a club member, you get to go in the fast lane. That'd be kind of. But what is it a fast lane?
I don't know.
More. There's like someone who bags your groceries for you, and the person who checks you out. Sorry. And then
They're
the
checking me out.
No, they're checking you out, and then you're getting jealous that they're not checking. God, I didn't know you're a jealous guy.
I didn't. I guess.
So you must laugh real hard and do that jealousy joke when you're like, "Oh, that's me." Oh no, you don't know it's you.
I don't know. It's me.
They don't want to like, has anyone here ever been
with my wife? Yeah, it's a good joke.
And you're like, "Oh, that's me."
That's me.
What if she's like, "Oh, that guy's so hot," like a movie star?
That's fine. I don't care.
He came to my restaurant last week.
I don't care.
He said hi and he tipped me really nicely.
That's fine.
There's a
That's
guy
great.
Actually, it wasn't him. It was a guy who looks like him.
That's fine.
Yeah, for now.
I don't care. Yeah. If we break up, you hook up with him, and then we get back together. Then I'm gonna really hate that guy.
What if my hall pass is some guy I used to work with?
Well, if we've mutually agreed upon a hall pass, I don't know.
Yeah, yours is like Shirley's there, and hers is like some guy that's in her improv class at one point.
Yeah.
And then what do? You have to fight the guy,
I have to fight him.
and then I'd love to see
And
that.
if he's taking an improv class, I got a good shot.
Yeah, you got a great shot. Although,
I say this is a guy who's taken his fair share of improv classes.
although I would love
Almost anyone could kick my ass.
that's not true. I mean, I'd like if I was there, I'd definitely be rooting, hollering, chat. I'm taking bets.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's a blood sport fight.
I would expect nothing less.
Thanks for being part of this episode of Oh Hell Yeah. Do us a favor, subscribe to the podcast, hit the notification bell, get notified every time this episode comes out. New episode every single week. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.